Take a look at this matchup. Both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, BA. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Lyles. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. And he buries his first look.
SGA doesn't rely on the three to get his points, but man, when it's falling, watch out.
Aldama outside. Hernan Gomez with it, working on Olynyk. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside Barrett. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. From downtown. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
He's established himself as an MVP candidate. But what is the ceiling of SGA in your mind, Brent?
Well, if he's there now, isn't that good enough, BA? I mean, this guy has a chance to win an MVP award in the next 6 or 7 years and is going to be considered that caliber of player for that stretch. That's pretty awesome. He can put up big numbers, which is more impressive.
Pass to Olynyk. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Here's Diaz, currently averaging 5 points a game. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Garuba's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Lyles. And here's Murray from behind the arc. Gets the 3-ball to go.
Murray can score without dominating the ball, and that time off the catch and shoot.
And there's 1:45 left to play in the first quarter. Aldama outside. Takes the 3. On target from range.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis and does not get the respect he deserves. So he comes in with that chip on his shoulder, and he plays the entire game, coming at any defense that people throw at him.
Lou Dort, he's checked in for Jamal Murray. Now here's Rubio. Guarded by Barrett to the left side wing. Here's Hernan Gomez. No good from outside. Gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Back to Barrett. Pass to Dort. Here's Lyles. Off target with the 3. Gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Rubio passes to Garuba. Back to Rubio. Launches it from deep. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
Maybe a little false confidence there. Not a high percentage shot for him.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
That one falls.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Guarded by Barrett. Outside Rubio. Fires from deep. Drops in the three.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. They're up by 6. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Usman Garuba out there with Santi Aldama. Then there's Ricky Rubio, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the 3 slot. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Brooks. Dort for 3. Counted from distance. Dort's got his first 3 points of the game.
You talk about a guy who made himself into a solid 3-point shooter. Lou Dort.
It's Rubio with a drive. And that one's good.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Rubio's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Clark. Outside, Alexander Walker. Got a piece of it. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And he gets it to go.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Rubio. A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Rubio, a screen on Dort. Hernan Gomez on the wing. Out to the right wing. Picked by Aldama. Lets it fly. Diaz can't get it to go.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Outside Barrett. Dort for 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
You see Dort's growing confidence over time, comfortable rising up and firing off the catch.
Pass to Diaz from the arc. Nails it from 3. He's got 6.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
3-pointer, Brooks. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Diaz driving to the basket. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the half.
A throwback wing. Dillon Brooks is very comfortable working down low.
Back to Rubio. Pass to Aldama. Rubio looking around. And stolen by Barrett. To the inside. Outside for Brooks. Screen by Olynyk. Goes up on the wing. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander on the assist by Brooks. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points in the game. Pass to Diaz. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. Outside Rubio. Clock at 6. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Barrett. Gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, Shea showing no fear inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander has blossomed into this forceful guard. Just look at this performance.
Outside Rubio. And the shot's good. Rubio's gotten 4 this quarter. And so that's the end of the first half. They're up by 11. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action.
A lot of high flyers on this list. I've seen what they can do in game. Curious to see what they can do on the big stage when the lights are bright.
Shifting back to that first half of play, let's focus on SGA. Man, is he off to a strong start. Glad you could join us.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Trey Lyles is out there with R.J. Barrett. And it's Murray, and it's Olynyk in at the center position, locking down the middle. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Hernan Gomez with a rebound.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Diaz passes to Hernan Gomez. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Lyles' shot is good.
And that's a good heads-up play there from R.J.
Shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Here's the 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Olynyk finds Murray. Screen by Olynyk. There's the triple. And Jamal Murray hits from deep. Murray's got 8.
You got to be aware of Murray there. You just know he's aiming to get payback with a triple.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He wants to review the game plan. A look at the NBA assist leaders over the last 10 games. Moving the rock with ease. Jamal Murray, 4th.
He's making a lot of friends with the way he's been moving the ball, setting up his teammates nicely in their favorite spots.
Here's Diaz. He has 6. Shot from the top of the key. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Diaz has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses the 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
1:46 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Here's Hernan Gomez. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. Outside Olynyk. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
It's not easy to create really solid coverage on Olynyk because of his skill and his physical play.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Lyles.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Pass to Diaz. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And he drops them first. So both teams changing it up here. So he picks up just one from the line that time. From undrafted to a key rotational player. Lou Dort's story is definitely inspirational.
This guy has worked so hard to make himself into an NBA player. But I will tell you this, B.A., he's never not believed that he wasn't one. And Lugens Dort continues to make improvements, and the guys on the team love the way he approaches it.
And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Barrett. Gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Murray passes to Brooks. Back to Murray. Clark with a screen on Rubio. Pass to Brooks. Three-pointer, no good. Got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And here's Rubio. He has 7. 11 seconds left in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Puts it up from the high post. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Up 7. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. We've got Santi Aldama. He's out there with Usman Garuba. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the small forward position. Shooting has been unreal. 64% from the floor. And he banks in the layup. Hernan Gomez has got his first bucket in this one.
Instead of risking something on the perimeter, he just works it inside.
And no reason to settle in that situation. If they're going to give that up, he's going to take all of it.
Dort, a screen on Rubio. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
And we're all too familiar with these kind of outbursts from SGA.
Hey, from beyond the arc. Sinks it from distance.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He implored his team to use the clock. He said the clock is our friend. No need to rush things unless they give us a free one. Let's squeeze them out of this game. Back to you, Brian.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Down low. Here's Aldama. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Barrett passes to Murray. Here's Barrett. Fires for 3. And the three-pointer goes.
We're finding some room there on the perimeter. The lefty, R.J. Barrett, knocks it down.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's Aldama. And the basket is good.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
We'll take a look at it. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Diaz with a rebound. gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. A minute 37 left in the fourth quarter here. Over to the wing. Drives to the hoop. The shot's good.
And coming down the stretch, you just can't afford that type of defensive breakdown.
Yeah, breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together. And SGA is used to burying these kind of big-time shots. Just an outstanding leader for this team.
Oh, there's the alley. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball, and it's Aldama picking him up.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
Now I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
And timeout called by Ty Lue. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Defended by Murray. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. Diaz. And he buries it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within one. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Murray. Oh, he nails it.
Gilgeous-Alexander gonna celebrate that one.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Turning here to our analyst, what elements become the primary keys at this point?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Don't force something up. You gotta be smart here.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found the comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
For the win! Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. And so they get the victory here at home. What a performance.
might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Josh Giddey is out there with Mills. Then it's Exum. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Landale in at the center, filling out the middle.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Sinks the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Exum. To the paint, the inside shot. Landale misses. Clark looking at the growth and skill set of Şengün. He could be special.
I agree 100%, partner. He's got an instinct for the game that you just can't teach. The passing, the ball fakes, the pace at which he plays, it's all there. Feels like he could have the same kind of development trajectory as Jokic. We'll see.
Here's Larkin. Pass to Biberovic. Screen by Şengün. And that one's good, Biberovic. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Mills dishes to Ingles. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
He hits both from the stripe.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Pass to Larkin. Right wing. Here's Sapahi. Off target with his 3. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Out to the wing. Down low. Here's Giddey. Nice move. Got a hand on it. Here's Şengün. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
When he's not working back to the basket, Şengün can pop out and face you up.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy. Green, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. And it's Exum in the corner. Pass to Mills. To the middle. And Giddey gets it to go.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
And that one's good, Biberovic.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Giddey the pass to Landale. Here's Mills. Lets it go from deep. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You know, Mills has been a guy who's been very streaky as a perimeter shooter, but he's been good behind the arc his entire career.
Nice shot by Larkin. Larkin's got 5 points so far.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And Giddey gets it to go.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Biberovic. Inside. Here's Osman. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Here's Giddey. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here.
We'll take those all day long.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Up 2. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Şengün inside. Simmons is there. Şengün no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Daniels out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Simmons. And it's Green. And it's Ingles in at the four-man position. Back to Korkmaz. 6 on the shot clock. Ulaba, defended by Thybulle. And there it is for him. And we played through the first minute here in the second. On the wing, Green buries the long-range jumper. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Clark, we've got some incredible talents in this league, and you know how skilled big men are today. Wow, it is something to watch.
It really is, Kevin. I mean, you almost feel like every 7-footer in the league is a capable perimeter shooter that can consistently make threes. Man, the game has certainly changed, and I actually enjoy it. I mean, the evolution of big guys being able to stroke it that consistently is pretty fun to watch.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Osman kicks to Şengün. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Tell you what, Alperen Şengün is a big with the modern-day game. He scores in bunches inside, but he also can pass it and shoot it from the perimeter, too.
And Giddey gets it to go.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
1:51 left in the second quarter. Şengün with this screen on Green. Şengün no good.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Giddey the pass to Daniels. Back to Giddey. To the inside. Here's Green. The rebound by Biberovic. Gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Larkin. Right through the D for the layup. Larkin's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off. Timeout.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Down low. Here's Biberovic. He's defended by Exum. Here's Sapahi. It's good. This game is all even.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Exum with it. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Exum's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
There's 18 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Biberovic. 5 to shoot. Here's Sapahi. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Giddey. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. Mills, that's a two-pointer. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
Yeah, the replay center in Secaucus is providing the officials with the necessary footage to make the call. We're seeing what they're seeing with the best possible angles.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. They're up by 2, and we'll be back for the second half.
They've been choosy when hunting for shots, guys. I like that. Trying to capitalize on every single possession.
All right, now, still early. Thanks for joining us.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Josh Giddey.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Here's Biberovic. He's defended by Exum. A shot by Biberovic, no good. Wonderfully up to this point, 67%. We've got Joe Ingles. Mills out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Exum, and it's Landale in at center. Exum passes to Landale. Mills in the corner, down to 5 on the shot clock.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Şengün. That one goes. Count it. Şengün's got 8 points.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's Larkin, covered by Mills. Nice shot by Larkin. 10 points for him.
And he found a perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap.
Timeout. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Now at the break on the floor, you can see the teams that led the NBA in steals last year.
Boy, they had so many guys with quick feet and quick hands on that team. I mean, they put relentless pressure on the opponent. And as a result, they came up with an awful lot of steals. I mean, this team has been very impressive defensively.
Pulls up on the wing. Good on the jump shot.
And honestly, Giddey mostly avoids that area, but nice to see him being aggressive.
Pass to Larkin. Here's Biberovic. Hands it from downtown.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
1:58 left to play in the third. Ingles kicks to Mills. Here's Giddey. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Giddey's got 5 points now in the quarter. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Both teams will make substitutions. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. To the left wing. Here's Larkin. Simmons pulls it in. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Ingles passes to Simmons. Outside, Green. And here's Mills from the arc. Knocks down the three ball. Mills has got 6.
And there's one of the sharpest weapons in Mills' arsenal, specifically because of how fast his release is.
Pass to Osman. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And here's Mills. Takes it inside, and they call the foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And, guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
Unloads from 13. And Simmons with the rebound. Simmons got 4 rebounds now tonight. Mills looking it over. Outside for Simmons. Clock at 6. His first shot coming late, and that one good. Simmons got his first basket of the night.
The interior game of Simmons is rock solid. When he gets a matchup he likes, he knows exactly how to exploit it.
Here's Korkmaz. No scoring in this one. Ulabai. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. They lead by 4. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. We've got Alperon Şengün. Korkmaz is out there with Korkmaz, and it's Osman in at the 4. Pass to Şengün. Over Simmons. Şengün with the bucket.
Smooth jumper there by Şengün. He's working on stretching things out more when he can.
Outside, Green. Here's Thibault, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Pass to Şengün. Screen by Şengün. Ulabai. Defended by Thibault. Ulabai nails the 16-footer.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely giving the defender something extra to think about.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. Now he wants his team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. To the paint. No good that time. Good work defensively by Ingles. Gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Şengün. Lays it up and banks it in.
Another hoop for Şengün. They can't stop him. He's got a different kind of game, and I think it's really hard for defenders to deal with him.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Ingles covering. Nails the baby hook.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, defense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
Oh, stone cold stuff there from Josh Giddey. Big time shot in the moment.
We've got 1:48 left here in the fourth quarter. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
And this is why many are excited about Giddey's future, showing how dangerous he can be on offense.
We've got 1:23 left to play in the final quarter. Gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And that one drops for him.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Larkin. Ingles covering. Shoots a fader. That misses off the backboard.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on you.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and they go to the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
It's showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Here's Larkin. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the inside. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And that's an intentional foul. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Fate looking very thin now, Greg, with very few ticks of the clock remaining.
They'll need something special to happen, and it needs to happen fast.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
A shot by Biberovic, no good. And an intentional foul right there.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might...
Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Larkin. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And that one drops for him.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game. Knocks down the long J.
Outside, inside, in between. It doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Here's Şengün. Here's Baberovic. From outside the arc. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Şengün. Here's Larkin. He's averaging about 6 points per game. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Baberovic. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Releases. The open J off the mark.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And Şengün gets it to go.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
Since being selected in the 21 draft, Alperen Şengün has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his third year, Şengün has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11 post guy. He is so skilled.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. We talked about how Alperen Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game, and if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
And Allie, thanks. Here's Larkin. Pass to Baberovic. Here's Larkin. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Osman, he's checked in for Şengün. .58 seconds left in the first. Here's Osman to the inside. Rebound by Olynyk.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Picked by Murray. The three. And Brooks is good for 3.
And you got to at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
Dort defending. That one goes. Count it. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Four on the clock. No good that time. Gets it off. The shot off that time. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Some good action already in this one. but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
Now here's Barrett. Still no points. And down it goes. 2 points.
You like how Barrett always keeps his eyes open, watching the court for those assist opportunities.
Here's Şengün. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Lyles, he's checked in for Brooks. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Şengün, no good on the free throw. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Now here's Barrett. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. To the paint. Oh, Clark with the slam.
You love to see it. Barrett operating the pick and roll like a surgeon.
Pass to Şengün. Here's Osman. And the three off target. Clark outside. The three is up. Knocks down the triple.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Here's Korkmaz. Şengün with it. Clark covers. Pass to Osman. Şengün, a screen on Dort. And Clark with a block. Dort with it. And here's the fast break. Outside, Alexander Walker. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Alexander Walker's got 6 points.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
To stop the run. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. All right, we look at our 2K leaderboard for assist. Numbers from the past month of play. In the third spot, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
His teammates trust that if they get open, he will find them. They're really in a groove right now.
.152 left in the second quarter. Pass to Brooks. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
A throwback wing. Dillon Brooks is very comfortable working down low.
Defended by Murray. Here's Larkin. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And he knocks down the first one. Osman, he's checked in for Şengün. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Gotten off to a sensational 5 for 5 start in the second quarter. Murray finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I love when Gilgeous-Alexander looks to score because it forces the defense to act.
These are his first free throws of the game. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
1:14 left in the second. Pass to Larkin. And the layup is good off the glass. Larkin's got his second basket on the night. Shooting has been ridiculous. 75% in this game. Outside Murray. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fades. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9.
Well, for a guy with a scorer's mentality, Murray is almost surprisingly willing to pass the ball.
36 seconds left to play in the first half. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded closely. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Misses from close range. Pass to Larkin. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Larkin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Up by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Since we got a little time on our hands here, you guys got any big plans for tonight?
Not me. I'm just going to take it easy.
And now let's talk about our featured game. It was a solid first half for the home team.
He's been looking for a shot.
That does it for halftime.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
R.J. Barrett out there with Trey Lyles. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Olynyk in at the 5, down low. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Here's Larkin from the high post. And he gets the jumper to drop. Larkin's got 9. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Lyles. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
Pass to Larkin. This one for 3. Rebound by Olynyk. Shooting continues to impress. 65% from the field. Here's Murray. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. As we near the postseason, let's see where the West is shaken out. Taking a look at the visitors here. They're currently in 4th place. A solid spot to be in late in the year. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, Shai showing no fear inside.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Pass to Şengün. Here's Larkin. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Back to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
Outside Olynyk. Now Murray. To the middle. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander on the assist by Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points now in the quarter. Coach, another guy that symbolizes the rise of Canadian basketball, Jamal Murray. What an impact he's making.
Yeah, Brian, and I'd say even more than just making an impact. This Canadian guard can actually carry an offense on his own at times.
Here's Lyles. Outside Barrett. Takes the three. He buries it from three. Barrett's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. And Chris Finch has called timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Lyles. With this break, let's bring up the teams who've been clicking offensively over the last month.
Well, their offensive efficiency has been incredible. It's why no one wants to play them right now.
A minute 29 left to play in the third. Pass to Larkin. There's the three. Oh, he drains it. His sixth make in 9 tries so far. Gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside Murray. Now here's Olynyk. Puts up a deep three. That one no good. Şengün with it. Guarded by Olynyk. Şengün no good. Shooting has been excellent in the third quarter at 57%. Inside. Here's Murray. And he makes it.
Well, every defense gives extra attention to Murray, but they still have trouble keeping him under control.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Şengün. 30 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Dort up top. No made baskets yet. Outside Barrett. Screen by Olynyk. Back to Murray. Shot clock at 5. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Murray's gotten his second bucket of the game.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Up 9. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Pass to Şengün. Here's Osman. Puts up a three. Pure from three-point range.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Shooting at a very efficient 67%. Outside, Alexander Walker. Here's Clark. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Brandon Clark. That'll be a second foul of the game. The visitors with the ball. Pass to Larkin. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Larkin no good.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
Back to Barrett. Screen by Olynyk. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Shooting 61% for the game. Knocking him down. It's tipped.
Hard to get over that near 7-foot frame of Olynyk.
And Babarovic gets it to go.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Here's Lyles. Outside Murray. Drills it from deep.
Well, you got to love that play. Murray gets to his spot, and the pass is right there.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, we're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall. Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now here's Şengün. Over Olynyk. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Two minutes gone by here in the fourth. Murray passes to Olynyk. Here's Lyles. That three's off the mark. Gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Baberovic. Money from the wing. Baberovic has got 4 points this quarter.
And there's the patience right there. Şengün surveys the floor and finds his guy.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
Pass to Şengün. Over Olynyk. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Murray. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Şengün. He drops it from range.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The D's right on him.
Yeah, making it look easy. Gilgeous-Alexander is so skilled. The ball on a string. And we see him do this time and time again.
Now here's Şengün. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Kelly Olynyk.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
He gets the first, and that trims the lead to 6. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
He showed a lot of composure that trip to the line. Now it's almost a one-possession game.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Here's Larkin. No good with the triple.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
A very successful visit to the line for him. Now this is a 2-possession game.
.23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Larkin. And a miss there on the triple. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
Stellar work at the charity stripe, trying to build out this lead. And if you're wondering why the score is so high, look to the defense being played. Not good.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line. And that puts him up 5. Here's Baberovic. Oh, he buried the 3!
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy.
These teams, of course, Greg, strong in rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Hernan Gomez out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Abrinas in a two-guard. And Doncic gets it to go.
Wow, quick trigger from Luka. Ready on the catch to release and fire.
To the middle. Here's Diaz. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Chanshaw. On the wing, Doncic. Traps in the tray. Doncic has got 6.
Boy, the deep ball from Luka Doncic. This guy does not lack for confidence.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's Diaz. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Doncic. The shot by Diaz, no good. Inside. Pass to Doncic. Here's Chanshaw. Defended by Aldama. To the wing on the left. Doncic outside. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 9.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's Aldama. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Out to the right wing. Here's Diaz. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3. Gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Pass to Chanshaw. Beyond the arc. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Throws it up high. Stolen by Rubio. Here's Diaz. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. Diaz has gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Back to Doncic. Fires the 3. They get the rebound. Here's Diaz. 6 points for him. Down low. On the wing, Doncic. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Doncic has got 11 points.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Rubio, the pass to Abrinas. Here's Diaz. And it's all evened up. He's got 9.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
Both good from the line that time.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. They lead by 2. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Now, here's Rubio. Still yet to score. That one goes in.
I tell you, so good at maintaining composure on the pick and roll. Rubio decides to take that one himself.
Out to the right wing, to the paint. Here's Dragic from outside. Herman Gomez grabs the miss. Pass to Rubio. And he uses the glass on the layup. Rubio's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, the balance that Ricky Rubio has, even under duress, stays calm and finds a way to score it.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Goes up the baseline. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Dragic. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
Rubio with it. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to see which teams have been the best in the rebounding department since the All-Star break.
I mean, they just out-muscle their opponents under the glass. I mean, impressive rebounding numbers, and they've really only gotten better.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Hernan Gomez with a screen on Doncic. And it's Luka with the rebound.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Luka Doncic started off his 2024 Doris with a historic scoring performance.
He sure did, Kevin. He was only the 4th player in league history to score over 72 points in a game. It was the shooting performance of a lifetime, and Luka just takes it all in stride. Incredible.
Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Now Rubio. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Rubio. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo. And then on Friday.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best. But if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run. Taking a look at some stats for Luka Doncic. How last month turned out for him, he's putting up about 12 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
Here's Diaz. After Luka Doncic's bucket. Pass to Abrinas from outside the arc. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Here's Aldama. Pass to Abrinas. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Diaz. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
The triple! Doncic!
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And so we conclude the first. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Everything they touch on the offensive end right now is turning to goal. It makes life easy when most of your play calls are working.
And now and that is it for half.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Pass to Diaz. Here's Abrinas over to the wing. Shoots the three. Diaz, good. Diaz has got 12.
And he gives up some size on that play, but the defender fails to close the gap.
It's incredible to me how players have become so adept at creating just enough space to get the shot off. Nicely done.
We've got Santi Aldama. He's out there with Hernan Gomez, and it's Abrinas in at the 2 spot. You know, Doris, every so often there are guys that come along that you can build a franchise around, and Luka Doncic seems to be one of them.
There's no question, Kevin, and if I were putting a team around Luka Doncic, I'd want to have multiple vertical threats at the rim and shooters at every other position, because at that point, Luka is unguardable. Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Here's Diaz, guarded by Doncic. Hernan Gomez finds Aldama. And he converts the layup.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Pass to Chanchard. Now, here's Doncic. Nailed from three-point land. Doncic has got 24 points.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Diaz. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Luka Doncic. The first one falls. And he makes both free throws. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. The 3. Aldama with the rebound. Gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime.
And let's take a look now at the numbers for Abrinas. How the second half of the season has shaped up for him. And he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And yeah, he's one of the dead-eye sharpshooters in the game for sure. A top 5 percentage guy from deep. Just a hard man to slow down. To the middle. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Chanchar. Herman Gomez grabs the miss. Thing is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. 59 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Abrinas' shot is off. Being 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Over to the left wing. Pass to Dragic. Goes up on the wing, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Abrinas. Here's Hernan Gomez. Cans the shot from the wing.
The mid-range game, right? An offensive dimension that could be added if Willie becomes consistent.
On the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Just 4 seconds left to play here in the third. The third quarter comes to a close. They're up by 7. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. It's good.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
To the inside. And Garuba pulls it down. And the ball really well in this game, 58%. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Back to Rubio. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, that's the way it works. Good call, good finish inside by Rubio.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys, listen in with Will Hardy and his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks.
Boy, yet another night for Luka Doncic. This guy is forcing everyone to play at his pace right now.
Abrinas the pass to Aldama. Pass to Diaz. It's good from long range.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Doncic, no good. Gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. And here is Hernan Gomez. Here's Abrinas. No good. That would have tied it.
They came close there to tying it up.
Oh, he had it in his sights. He wanted it. That bucket would have been huge.
Pass to Doncic. Puts up a deep three. Oh, Doncic, long range.
Man, that is ridiculous range from Luka Doncic. Yes, step across half-court line, I'm in my range.
Aldama with the ball. Floats one up, and he gets it to go.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Doncic. Doncic converts inside.
This has been one of the most elite, consistent scorers since he entered the league. Luka in the house.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Doesn't go for him. And now they decide to foul intentionally. It's stolen by Aldama.
Really poor pass there, guys. And the D did a great job capitalizing off the mistake.
Looking to get stops late, that kind of defense ain't gonna cut it.
That's unacceptable. The hustle and focus on that end is not there for either side.
Pass to Doncic, and they double up Doncic. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Shot clock at 5. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
Here's Abrinas. Diaz, the pass to Aldama. Buries it from outside.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And both free throws good for Aldama. And Will Hardy calls timeout here. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Here's Aldama. It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was a huge, huge shot. The difference between a 2- and a 3-point lead at this stage is major.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Thanks so much, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
we've got you covered.
Yes, we do. Two high-powered offenses, and they're not just talented, they're relentless.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Jock Landale. Dante Exum is out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Josh Giddey, and it's Mills in at the point guard position. Got a hand on it. Outside, Ingles. Pass to Mills. Now here's Exum. Three-pointer. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Out left to the wing. Bogdanovich with it. And it's Giddey with a rebound. And we're about a minute into the first. Exum with it. The three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Exum's got 6.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Jokic the screen. Lets it fly. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Here's Landale. And it's Giddey missing. To the inside. Here's Jokic. Lays it up and banks it in.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
Back to Exum. Outside, Ingles. Pass to Mills. The three is up. And he buries his first look.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
To the right side. Here's Jokic. And it's rejected. Exum left side. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Ingles. Exum's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Back to Jokic. Bearing his 2nd of 3 attempts.
And this is how powerful Jokic is. Able to still score despite the contact.
Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You take a look at the home team. They're currently holding on to the 3rd best record in the conference. Now here's Simmons. Pass to Daniels. Baines with a screen. Down low. And Baines with the slam.
Even though he's young, Daniels tends to make the right decisions with the ball in his hands.
Here's Teodosic. Ben Simmons grabs the board.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. That free throw no good. Ingles, he's checked in for Baines. And he sinks the 2nd. 41 seconds left in the opening quarter. Outside Bogdanovich. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by Daniels. Gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Pass to Exum. Now Green. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter.
The size of Simmons alone is what makes him so difficult to guard.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good, Simmons. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Gone 3 of 8 so far. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Back to Jokic with 4 on the clock. Yep, that one's good. Jokic has got 6.
starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And so the first quarter is in the books. They lead by 7. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Aaron Baines is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Dyson Daniels. Then there's Josh Green. And it's Simmons in at the point. Here's Teodosic. Yet to see a basket. Rebounded by Green. Outside Simmons. Baines high post. Working on Jokic. Baines passes to Daniels. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. It's Jokic, high post. He has 6. Jokic is doubled. Shot clock at 6. Here's Teodosic. Three-pointer. That shot, no good. All right, I don't want to make you feel too old here, RJ, but you did get drafted back in 2001. What's the biggest change to the game, you think?
Oh, I think without a doubt the physicality and the 3-ball. Teams are not as physical, and they shoot a lot more threes. When I came in, they were barely shooting them. Now that's all that matters.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Jokic from behind the arc. Rebounded by Green. Gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. On the take. And the shot goes in. Here's Teodosic. Still without a bucket. Jokic with it. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Teodosic. From downtown. Counted from distance.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the 3-ball.
Simmons, the pass to Green. And he lobs it up to the rim. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
And that was beautiful timing on that play. Daniels, with good lift off the floor, makes it look so easy.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Lets the 3 fly. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Outside Simmons. Pass to Daniels. To the paint. Nice shot by Simmons.
Playing bully ball inside. Simmons very effective around the rim.
Shooting only 36% so far in this game. To the wing, right side. And here's Jokic. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
The free throw drops for Jokic.
Yeah, initially underestimated, Jokic has grown into a truly exceptional talent. We talk about modern bigs, but he's probably more like the big man of the future.
The kick out to Ingles. And here's Mills from the arc. Sends it home from 3-point land. Mills has got his second bucket of the night.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Pass to Jokic. Beyond the arc. Oh, Jokic with the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Ingles from outside. Hits the trifecta. Ingles has got 5 now. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Up by 12. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with Doc Rivers and Coach. I know you cannot be happy.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break. Ready for the second half.
To me, it starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensively to prevent easy looks, Shaq.
Yeah, the only way to...
And let's switch it up. And that'll do it for us.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
They've got Joe Ingles, Patrick Mills out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Jock Landale, and it's Exum in at the small forward. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins.
And this is why Bogdanovich is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
Pass to Mills. Outside Giddey. Now here's Exum. Back to Giddey. Misses the layup.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Ingles defending. Jokic with a screen on Mills. No good from outside.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Giddey doesn't go for him. Shooting at about 44% so far. Pass to Jokic. He gets hauled in by Exum. Gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Giddey. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Giddey's got his first basket.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. With a brief pause, here are the most difficult teams to score against over the last 10 games.
They've dialed up the defense in a big way. You've got to get creative if you're going to find ways to score against them these days.
Ingles against Jokic. Launches it. Knocks down the triple. He's got 5.
Oh, man. I mean, the passing from Jokic is off the charts. Gave his man just a great look.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Outside Giddey. Pass to Ingles. Here's Exum. Off the mark there with a 3. Gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And here's Jokic. Launches a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Exum outside. Ingles finds Giddey. And that one drops. And it comes off an assist from Ingles. Ingles got his 3rd assist of the night. Pass to Jokic for 3. Jokic answering back from distance.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Here's Landale. Here's Exum. Outside Mills. And here is Ingles. Off target from three-point range. Bogdanovich against Giddey. To the middle. And there's the rejection. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Giddey's got 7 points.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Jokic from deep three-point range. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Mills, the pass to Ingles. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Nikola Jokic.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. And Ingles drops them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Here's Teodosic. Over Simmons. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
The third quarter comes to a close. Up 9. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Shots blocked. We've got Dyson Daniels. Also Ben Simmons out there. Aaron Baines is out there with Josh Green. Outside Simmons. Now Baines.
Man, good whistle there.
The first one falls. So he gets them both.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Right wing. Baines against Jokic. Over Baines. Jokic, no good.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Giddey into the lane. That one drops for him. Giddey's got 9 points now in the second half.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Outside Bogdanovich. Jokic with a screen on Giddey. 6 to shoot. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Pure from three-point range.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Bogdanovich has gone 2 for 3 from deep. Pass to Giddey. And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. Rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Landale's checked in for Baines. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. Despite the lead, coach was stern with the guys, mentioning to the team, do not let up. I've seen some big comebacks in this league, and this is not over. An interesting message. B.A.?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Giddey. Here's Landale. Great D that time from Jokic. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Stolen by Giddey. Exum left side. Up top Mills. Pass to Landale. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Landale's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
1:52 left in the fourth. With the drive. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Now here's Giddey. Five on the clock. Soft touch off the glass.
Oh, showing off his moves. Giddey can be pretty sly with the ball.
Pass to Jokic. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And the second free throw is good.
He's going to be kicking himself all night. This isn't the time to be wasting opportunities.
Gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Outside Giddey. Pass to Ingles. Exum outside. And there's the screen. Fires from the wing. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Jokic shot is good. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Mills. Here's the three. Nails it from 3.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Sinks the train.
An elite passer at his position. Jokic just seems to have eyes in the back of his head sometimes.
Outside Mills. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out
Matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Jokic a screen. Clock at 4. From about 16, Aldama with the rebound. Gomez a screen. Here's Diaz. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Pulls it from the elbow. Abrinas with a rebound. Pass to Aldama. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Diaz. And a miss there on the triple. Now, here's Jokic. Nails the baby hook.
Jokic being assertive now on the inside. He can move anybody around.
Here's Diaz. And he banks in the layup.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Back to Teodosic. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Pass to Abrinas. Aldama with the ball. He averages about 5 points a game. Shot clock at 3. Pulls up. High post. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Teodosic. And here's Bogdanovic for 3. Drills it from outside.
And Bogdanovic needs very little room. The defense better stay more attached.
Pass to Aldama. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. That shot off.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Working his way for a high percentage look. That's just smart basketball.
Man, that's a painted possession right there, a masterpiece, especially when the defense is not a factor.
Inside, Jokic. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Pass to Aldama. Jacks up a 3. Teodosic grabs the miss. Gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Jokic with the bucket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Here's Aldama. Count it! He caught it!
That's how you do it. Stay patient, wait for the opportunity, and boom.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, too, with some confidence.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
They've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Jovic in at the 4 spot. Pass to Topic. Back to Jokic. Here's Gutteridge. Jokic a screen. Here's Gutteridge. It's deflected. To the middle. Here's Garuba. And that one is stuffed right through.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Here's Gutteridge. Pass to Jokic. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. Defense right on him. Here's Rubio. Hits it from three-point range. Rubio's got his first 3 points of the game.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Pass to Topic. Jokic with the screen on Rubio. Down low. The power of Jokic. Wow.
Wait a minute. Jokic has got some vertical too? Wow.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Both teams will make substitutions. Frank, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. And Aldama has it in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. The drive by Jokic. It's Bogdanovic on the wing. Puts one up from 19. And he hits the jumper for 2.
Well, Bogdanovic would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
Pass to Hernan Gomez.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. There's a screen by Aldama. Sinks the three-pointer. Diaz has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Back to Bogdanovic. 1:02 left to play here in the half. And yes, it's good. Bogdanovic has got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Pass to Diaz. There's the screen. Here's Aldama. Takes the 3. No good. He has missed 3 of his 5 attempts this game.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Jovic passes to Micic. And here's Bogdanovic for 3. He's now 2 for 3 with that miss. Gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. Pass to Diaz. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Abrinas. There's the triple. That one's not going to go. A 3 from Bogdanovic. Bangs home the trifecta. Bogdanovic has got 5 points in the quarter. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Leading by just 1. And a chance now. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
We often talk about efficiency on offense. They were the winners in that department, guys.
I like how efficient you were. Okay, fellas, now. And that's a halftime.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Bogdan Bogdanovic really making a difference here.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Santi Aldama is out there with Hernan Gomez, and it's Diaz in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
And Bogdanovic, a three-point specialist, loves those corners.
Pass to Abrinas. Hernan Gomez with a screen on Bogdanovic. A three-pointer is right on target. Abrinas has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Bogdanovic. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. In a moment here to highlight some of the best and brightest from beyond the stripe. Third is Bogdan Bogdanovic.
What a percentage that is for him from three-point range this season. His deep touch is about as good as you're going to see.
Pass to Abrinas. Makes it off the glass. Abrinas has got 5 points so far.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
65%, an outstanding offensive display from them. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And a great assist by Teodosic as that one goes in. He's got 14.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Here's Abrinas, 8 points for him. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Abrinas has got 11 points here in just the second half. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Pass to Jokic. Here's Teodosic for the 3. He can't get that one to fall. It's Rubio, top of the key. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Abrinas. Hernan Gomez kicks to Hernan Gomez. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Abrinas. Drills the three-pointer. Abrinas has got 14.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be gone.
And Bogdanovic throws it down.
Hey, man, Bogdanovic can play. Someone who wants to score as much as that guy, gotta love it.
There's 57 seconds left in the third. Abrinas' shot is off. Gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Back to Jokic. Jokic doing the job inside.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
There's 31 seconds left here in the third quarter. And the shot goes in. Rubio's got his second basket of the night.
This has always been a bit of an issue. Ricky Rubio, his finishing ability on the inside, gets it done that time.
Pass to Teodosic. Jokic with a screen on Rubio. Teodosic, no good. Now Rubio. Fires top of the key. Drained for 2 points. Rubio's got his third bucket of the night, and we've watched 3 so far in this one. They lead by 5. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And let's take a listen now to Coach.
You gotta make the right play like you've been doing all night, all right?
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Teodosic, the pass to Jokic, to the inside. Jokic, no good with the layup.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Pass to Teodosic. Connects from three-point range.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
They're just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
On Saturday, then on Monday.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Let's go. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Timeout. Take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. Now, Coach told his guys it's not over until it's over. He asked them to stay sharp out there and to keep fighting. If we lose this, it's on us, he said. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. From deep. Not going to go that time. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. To the paint. Here's Jokic.
I feel like Jokic could play with the baton out there because he's orchestrated.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. And it's tied up with that one.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
To the left side wing. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Aldama passes to Hernan Gomez. Fires for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth. Here's Jokic. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
He's simply staying aggressive right now, and Jokic is ready to shoot at the biggest moments.
Pass to Aldama. Drives to the hoop. No good on that one. Gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. A nice shot by Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic has got 10 points in just the second half.
Bogdanovic showing how much he believes in himself right there.
Here's Diaz. Back to Aldama. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. Knocks down the 3.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Pass to Jokic. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Diaz. Back to Aldama. Stuart Brenus. Money!
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now, Jokic fades. That's short off the rim.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
And the home team has possession. They lead by 4, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
It's money from deep.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game. And so the home crowd treated to a win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah.
time of the season when it's hard for players to keep their focus, Grant.
Oh, man, B.A., the buzz of a new season is behind you. The playoffs are a long way off. This is when a coach earns his keep, making sure his guys stay energized and focused.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Chanchar. And it's off from three-point range. Exum passes to Mills. Outside, Ingles. Back to Mills. And that one drops. And it comes off an assist from Ingles.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
Pass to Chanchar. Knocks it down from distance.
Few guys distribute better than Doncic. He's got good instincts for when and where to send the ball.
Takes a step back. Here's Giddey. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Chanchar. Hits a three-pointer. Chanchar's got 6.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Exum outside. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Back to Doncic. That one goes in.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Exum outside. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Pass to Chanchar. Connects from downtown. Chanchar's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here's Landale. Outside Giddey. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey. Let's use this time to have a look at the team scoring leaders.
Stacking up big point totals is something both of these teams do with ease. There'll be an interesting matchup with all of that offensive talent on the floor.
Green's checked in for Ingles. Doncic against Mills. And Luka Doncic with the 3. Doncic has got his 2nd basket of the night.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Now here's Exum. Outside Mills. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. And the three-pointer goes. Mills has got 5 points.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Kicks it to Doncic. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside, Green to the paint. Now here's Exum. Defense right on him.
No debate there. He got hammered.
First trip to the line for him here. First one falls for him. Both teams will make substitutions. Both good from the line that time. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Pass to Chanchar. The rebound by Ingles.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
Exum left side. There's 14 seconds left in the first. Here's Baines. And he drops it in from the low post.
Yeah, that's a nice dish. A lot of times the best way to put the ball in the right spot is with that bounce pass.
Just 3 on the clock. Count it.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Up by 3. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And with each made 3, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
Now here's Simmons. Outside, Green. Pass to Daniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Can't get it to drop. And you watch Dyson Daniels on the floor, Coach. He's everywhere on defense.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the best guys disrupting offenses and getting deflections. He gets his hands in passing lanes. Effort like that will always find minutes.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got 2 young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wimby and Chet Holmgren.
Daniels misses the 3. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Simmons defending. And there is a whistle. That goes on Joe Ingles. That's foul number 2 for him.
2 fouls for him now in the first half. He's going to have to be really smart going forward.
Pass to Dragic. To the wing on the left. Clock at 4. Unloads from 13. No good.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Haynes finds Green. He takes it in. Yes, it's good. Green's got his first 2 points.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Pass to Dragic. Fires from deep. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. Gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Daniels passes to Green to the inside. And that one's good. Simmons.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. So both teams making some changes here. And the latest update on All-Star voting. Not much time left. Only a couple more days to cast your ballot.
Oh, it's coming down to the wire. Some of these players are sweating it out.
You look at Giddey. He checks in second in the Western Conference. The fans just love this guy.
You better believe he's earned it. It's been an incredible season for him, and I think he should be part of that starting lineup.
And what a night it'll be. We'll keep you updated on the latest results during voting.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
Here's Chanchar. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6. Gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Next, right side. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Landale. Outside Mills. Landale with a screen. Shot clock at 5. From the arc. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Doncic outside. There's a screen. 4-3. Doncic, count it.
And look at Luka now getting aggressive at the arc. He was eager to answer that last three.
Exum outside. Outside Giddey. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Now Doncic. It's good from the top of the key. Doncic has got 10 points in the game.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Up by 4, and we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Hello, everybody. Tipping off halftime. Let's start things off with a look at the All-Star voting.
Man, we've talked about it so much. Hard to believe we're almost an All-Star weekend.
I'm interested to see which new faces make it this year. This first All-Star game for a player really memorable.
We need a department store intercom. Attention all ballers, attention all ballers. We have a missing defense. Paging the defense, paging the defense.
Thanks for tuning in.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Shooting 64% for the game. Amazing. We've got Patrick Mills. Joe Ingles is out there with Jock Landale. Then it's Josh Giddey, and it's Exum in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Now here's Exum. 6 on the shot clock. Ingles from outside. He can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
He's guarded by Exum. Pass to Chanchar. And here's Doncic outside. Doncic! 3-ball from the corner is good.
And I know Doncic prefers a straight-on 3-shot, but his touch works just as well there in the corners.
Outside, Ingles. Pass to Landale, and here's Exum. Takes a 3. Drops in the 3. 5 points in the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Chanchar. Ingles defending. And book it. Chanchar. Chanchar's got 14 points for the game. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, BA. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
Now here's Mills. 5 points in the game. From deep, Giddey. On target from range. Giddey's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Like, sometimes the threes can really boost your confidence, and I'm sure it'll do just that for Giddey.
Here's Chanchar. 14 points for him. Pass to Doncic. Fires the 3. Oh, Luka says hello.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances. Really using his head.
It's Exum on the wing. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And he gets that one.
Oh, my. Tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Landale with a screen. Exum up top. Give him 8 points now. 5 to shoot. Pulls it. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Exum's got 8 points in the quarter.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
Doncic, no good.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Pass to Mills. Down low. Here's Exum. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Ingles. Exum's got 12 points in the game.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
16 seconds left in the third quarter. A nice shot by Doncic.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Here's Giddey. And the bucket is good. 9 points in the game.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. They lead by 2. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Thibault. Pass to Simmons. Outside for Green. Sinks it from distance.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
And there's a pick. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Thibault inside. Here's Simmons. And they pick up 2.
The paint is where Simmons excels at finding points. He knows how to own the inside.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Will Hardy was going over with his team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
As always, Allie, we thank you. From deep, here's Doncic. It's hauled in by Landale.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
And the shot goes.
A great find by Giddey, a tall guard who sees the floor so well.
Mills against Doncic. Shoots over Mills. And it's Doncic missing.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
And they take the lead.
Yeah, something Giddey has always done well is share the ball. Tough to miss that wide open man.
A step back shot, and he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Doncic has got 12 points here in the second half. Here's Giddey. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
When his team needs him, Giddey steps up. And you love to see a guy with that kind of fire.
Shoots from the line. Oh, Luka, like a bull in there.
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
The floater. And it's Giddey missing.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Lets it go from 11. Another miss by Doncic. Gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Mills, the pass to Landale. From 7. The kick out to Ingles. Pass to Mills. From deep. And no good. Gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. He's guarded by Exum. Here's Chanchar. From deep, here's Doncic. The shot won't fall. Ingles from outside. Oh, he buries it from outside.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big-time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. .26 seconds left to play in the fourth. Jacks up a 3. Yes! Oh, an enormous three-pointer!
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
19 seconds left in the final quarter. Outside Giddey. .13 feet out. Good!
And if you're wondering why the score is so high, look to the defense being played. Not good.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.